Hello everyone, and welcome back to my walkthrough of Outer Wilds. In the last episode, we broke space-time, and I actually wanted to start on the title screen to show you something interesting. It says load previous save here now, instead of saying like resume expedition, it says load previous save. I believe that okay, so I think that it does keep our ship log and stuff. I really hope it does, because there was quite a bit of stuff that we like examined in the Sunless City that I really don't want to have to go back and look over again. Today we're going to explore the other member of the Hourglass Twins, the Ember Twin. No, we went to the Ember Twin last time. The Ash Twin. Sorry. Hang on a second. Maybe it was one. I installed. I don't remember what mod it was. I think it was like a joke mod or something that just like for some reason also casually changed the sensitivity. Oh boy, Sunless City. Yeah, this all honestly looks pretty good. Sun Station, the Ash Twin Towers, huh? Well, I mean, hey, we're going to the Ash Twin, aren't we? The Hanging City, huh? Maybe we'll go check that out soon, too. Okay, well. It's been quite a while since I last played, so sorry if I keep screwing up the controls. It is nice to be back here. Hey, look, that's the, my probe, I think. Anyway, where is the Ash Twin? So, sorry that last episode was so freaking long. Hopefully, this episode will not be quite as long. Oh, hey, look, you can see the White Hole Station there, I think. Anyway, so this planet is entirely focused on, well, hang on a second. I was about to be like, oh, it's entirely focused on the time loop. All the planets are focused on the time loop. I forgot about that. Man, it's been a long while since I landed on this one, though. So, what I'm actually going to do... man. Oh, wait. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to land... on this thing. Come on. No. Okay. That's probably fine. Nice, it's in my ship now. So, the way that the Ash Twin works is there's a bunch of different towers, as we heard earlier. What is... oh, okay. Let's see. Hang on a second. And as time progresses, this pillar of sand will suction the... hang on, I missed. This pillar... oh, excellent. This is exactly where we need to be. Will suction the sand off of the planet. Now, this tower is the one that took me the longest to reach. Because of reasons. Because of reasons, I'm gonna say. And I just want to make sure that I am going to be on the correct side of it. Because this one is one of the most... well, I mean, they're technically all really time sensitive. But this one's really time sensitive. Now, let's see. We went through the We went through the one to the Timber Hearth. Yeah, hang on. Yeah, so we went through the one that leads to Timber Hearth a little while ago. And so we probably won't do that one. But I'm basically going to, you know, like, show everyone all the stuff. Okay. Sorry, I'm just worried that... Oh, hey, look, there's the Wandering Moon. Oh, good. Okay, here's where we need to go. Shoot. Yeah, okay, I'm going to have to move out of the way, I think. Maybe. Yeah, definitely. Maybe? Okay, so basically, here's the problem. Inside of there... Let me see if I can actually, like, get a thing closer to it. Nope, okay, well, I'm just gonna, like... Yay! Inside of that tower, it is overgrown with cactus. Like, there are so many cacti. And you will probably see as I'm, doing stuff. Oh, I did not mean to jump. Yeah. Yeah, there are some cacti here. Woo! First try! I did not expect to actually make it there. Now, the reason why we can't make it through on this side is because the door's broken. You know. Like they tend to. How do I turn that on? Well, so, can you guys... Dang it, man. I wish that you could zoom in a lot more. Yeah. So this one's a really interesting warp. Ready? Ready? And... whoosh. Whoosh. This took me so long to figure out, honestly. Hello? There we go. And I mean like a really long time to figure out. 281,042 years ago. No user commands received for 10 minutes. All systems entering sleep. 6 minutes 44 seconds ago. Increased solar activity detected. Sun station hull integrity approaching critical levels. Closing emergency doors. Warning, opens emergency door. Let's open the emergency door. Okay, this is really stressful for me, because, see, there's an achievement for getting your ship up here, and wow, this music got really loud. Is it really loud up there? Yeah, it's really loud. Hang on. There we go. Come on. Yeah, so this is really scary, in all honesty. Yeah, because the little bridge connector is just worn away after, like, thousands and thousands of years. Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. No, 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 no. No. Don't panic, Becco boy. And... okay. Woo! I almost fell into the sun! Oh, nice. I actually didn't mean to land it. So, fun fact, there's actually an achievement on Steam for landing your ship. Like, I don't actually know exactly how you need to do it, but you need to reach the sun station. Whoop. without actually landing on it. Or without teleporting. So you have to land on the sun station. It is freaking insane. Also, here's another Nomai statue that is off. And is there, like, anything? This part right here, that plays just at the very end of the song The End Times as the sun is exploding. I know, because I've listened to it so many times when starting streams, because I actually play that. So when I'm doing a stream, I have a 15-minute countdown to make sure that people can show up instead of me just abruptly beginning. Oh. But, hello, Nomai hats. Anyway, but, so I used the end times as the very last one, and it's synced up so that it ends just as I'm ready to start. Mission! Science compels us to explode the sun! I love that line. Can't we change this? I don't enjoy working in view of such a morbid mission statement. But it's accurate. We're going to create a supernova for the purpose of scientific progress. That's our mission. Here's a better one. Mission. Determine if it's possible to the sun to explode. You lack a sense of humor. At least I don't lack a sense of ethics. Kindly refrain from going supernova on me before the sun does. Idea. Our mission is to decide if such an irresponsible feat is even possible. Yeah. So this is the sun station, and oh boy, that terrified me for a second. So when I first saw this room, I thought that this window was just wide open. Straight to the sun. It's not, but it still made me tense up. Excuse me, friend. Can I grab that? Sorry. Ash Twin Projection Stone. We were, like, literally just there. 1, 2, 3. That's the symbol for the Eye of the Universe, and that's the symbol for the sun station, I think. And Nomai were goats. I don't like that. I mean, like, I guess it does make sense. It just feels weird to me. Stars reached end of natural life cycle. Now approaching red giant stage. Warning, evacuate sun station. Approximate time until sun station is destroyed by expanding star. 1 minute, 3 seconds. Oh frick, I'd better hurry. I forgot about that. At one point the sun will expand, sucking up the sun station and killing you. If you're inside, so better hurry. Approximate time until star's death, 12 minutes, 33 seconds. I had better hurry up. So, by the way, when I was playing the game, I spent so long trying to get to the sun station manually because I could not figure out how to teleport there. So I thought you were just supposed to land on it. And I figured that was basically going to be the finale of the game, that I was going to, like, turn off the sun station and keep it from making the sun go supernova. And then after that, I would go and turn off whatever was keeping me in the time. But hang on. What happened? Did the sun station not fire? It fired, Yarrow, but it failed. The sun barely responded. There were infinitesimally small surface-level changes. They were barely visible, even to the third eye. The sun station is useless. It will never and could never cause the sun to explode. I don't know what comes next, my friends. I suppose we must start over, but I am unsure on how to start over. Return to the Ash Twin first, my friend. Perhaps a change of task would help. Spire noticed a comet approaching the star system that we'd like to investigate. Pi, I hurt for both of you, my friends. We all know how hard you both worked. It is my only I can only offer my compassion. How are you? How is Idea? We're well, Yarrow, or as well as can be expected given the circumstances. Though disappointed, I may have disagreed with the exploding stun, but I never wished the device would fail. I'd hoped our terrible work was finished. Now let's get the frick out of here so that I can investigate the rest of the Ash Twin. I don't know exactly how possible it'll be for me to, like, you know. Come on. Don't panic. Don't die. Remember advice from the Hitchhiker's Guide. Ah, no! No! I was so close, you guys. I was so close. Gosh, diddly dang darn it, you guys. I was so close. So by the way, you guys, just as a heads up, um, so all of the towers, so there's a tower for all of the planets except for Dark Bramble. But all of the towers, so if you look at the little map in the on the left side of the screen, the little globe, all of the towers are along this line. The suction blast from the sand reaches to about this line. Like, if you're on this line, you'll definitely be safe. Yeah, but I just wanted to, like, tell you guys about that, just to be clear. Alright, we are back at the Sun Tower. So, Pyo. Wow. Honestly, this is what I do half the time when I'm waiting for the sand to pass. I just watch my my scout fly around. Ooh, I landed on a bridge. It's like bridgy. Bridget, maybe. So, oh my goodness, I landed like right near the tower and then circled the planet. Now, oh yeah, there's some Nomai stuff here. I'm actually going to let the sand drain a lot more than before. Yeah, so if you didn't catch, there's a lot of cactus. Anyway, some time has passed since I last checked in with you, Pi. How are you and idea of progressing with the Sun Station plans? Presently, my assessment will either my assessment is that our plan will either fail explosively or succeed explosively. Pi, you know I don't find that funny. Hypothesis: time spent away from the station would be beneficial to you both. How curious. Raimi thinks I'm a gas, and I don't recall requesting that you monitor this conversation, idea. I don't see what the state of matter you are has to do with this, and I don't recall supporting the Sun Station's construction, but here we are. I'm extremely invested in testing your hypothesis, Yarrow. That, at least, we can agree on. Well, 3 minutes oxygen remaining. Let me go over to my ship. Now, we're going to go through the towers as I went through them initially. Meaning I'm going to skip over one of the towers because I'm a freaking bingus. But I'm trying to, like, retread my footsteps. Meaning I am, hopefully, going to just straight up miss one of these towers. Anyway, whee! Scroll. Okay. Let me move out of the way. It's this one. This is the one that I'm going to miss, by the way. The reason why I missed it initially is because of this. So I want you guys to guess what these two towers represent. Remember that all of the towers are built based off of all the different planets. Man, I can't wait until we get to hear all of them lined up. Literally in like my third or fourth loop, I accidentally got them all lined up, and my older brother was like, "What the freak? That took me weeks, months to do." Okay. Just wanted to double check that that was not active still. There's a warp pad here. I did not know there was a warp pad here. Like, I'm not even joking. Well, let's see what this says. Friends visiting from the Hanging City. We are planning the Ash Twin project at the High Energy Lab on the Ember Twin's equator. I became lost on Ember Twin. My gratitude that Raimi found me. But the High Energy Lab is building. But the High Energy Lab is the building with the large solar panels. I'm surprised I didn't see it. I imagine our immensely clever Connoy would immediately lose his own head if it weren't anatomically impossible. Well, now I know where the high energy lab is. Now let's see, is the next tower... Yeah. So, next tower is Brittle Hollow, I think. Pretty sure this one is Brittle Hollow anyway. I mean, it looks hollow inside. Right? Wait, no, I think this is Timber Hearth, isn't it? Yeah, this one's Timber Hearth. Okay. So we have actually been to this location before, haven't we? I'll just wait for the sand to lower all the way. And maybe I won't stand on here. Just in case it does, like, heckin' yoink me. How do these trees survive covered in sand? I actually want to know if that is scientifically possible. Oh, I do want to see if this bug will be replicated here as well. See, there's this neat bug that can actually happen sometimes with the scout launcher in regards to the changing ground level. See how it's kind of sinking below the sand and then unsinking below the sand? Well, it's gonna follow the sand because I put it on the sand. And you are going to see exactly what that means in only a few moments. Ah, shoot, hang on. That's interesting. I did not know that it would actually function through the sand. That's interesting. Whoa, there are trees here, you guys. Noticing anything? Yeah, it fell through the floor. It is designed to follow the sand. So it goes through the floor. And it's actually really odd. Oh boy. Oh boy. I didn't think I was that close. Woo! I'm alive! Anyway, the next one is Brittle Hollow, I do believe. Yep. This one also took me a while to remember about. I just forgot. Oh. Well, that's kind of a trippy feeling. Here's our first delivery, Yarrow. 1 warp core fresh from the Black Hole Forge. Root is installing this core sibling on Brittle Hollow as I write this. My gratitude, Clary. With this, the Ash Twin project is underway. I confess, I'm deeply curious about what Poke found on the White Hole Station that started this project. Could I visit sometime to learn more? I recommend you do. The White Hole Station is a model for the towers being built in the Ash Twin project, so a visit to the station would be doubly useful. I suppose more precisely, I would like to visit the White Hole Station with you, Clary. Yarrow, stop using the scroll to flirt with my sister. In romantic matters, her density rivals a neutron star's, and go meet her on the White Hole Station. Wow. That's really funny. It's like they're freaking using a research page to ask someone out, and their boss is just like, can you stop? Alright, let's see here. I should be aligning with Brittle Hollow any moment now. Hey, look, it's the Quantum Moon. Hello, Quantum Moon. And whoop. This took me an embarrassingly long time to, figure out how to access, by the way. Also, I don't think the ground was rendered there for a second. Like, I don't think this anti-gravity floor was rendered. Because, yeah, if you look up, there's a black hole. We'll be visiting the rest of the city, I think, in the next episode. But, trust me, you want to stay on this path. Return warp status, charged. Step on with warp receiver platforms to activate the return warp. Departure time, 733.71105. Arrival time, 733.71104. Black Hole Forge, left 20 meters. This way? What is this? Oh no, hang on. Ugh, crap, I forgot. You have to lower the Black Hole Forge, don't you? I don't think I can actually do that here, can I? Whoa, that was kind of trippy, man. Exit to surface. Wait, does that go all the way up? Nice. Come on. But, of course, this is blocked, and there's no way to get back down. Oof, game's lagging a little bit. Hang on. Let's see, what's this say? Black Hole Forge, north 40 meters. Yeah, it's blocked. I think one time I actually did accidentally get through, but I really don't know how. I think it was like very much like a sequence breaking type situation where I just really should not have gotten through. Anyway, let's see if I can get in before before the warp window ends. I doubt I will get in before the warp window ends. Oh. Fancy that. Well, let's continue on our little tour. Wait, hang on. Has the interloper already been swallowed? No, not yet. I think the interloper gets swallowed just a little bit before the sun goes supernova. Oh. Gosh. I guess I'll go upstairs the old-fashioned way. The way God intended. By scaling the outside of the building. Again, I don't know if this is how you're supposed to come up here, but like there's a convenient platformy ledge thing. Beam me up, Scotty. Yeah, this is a pretty good way to tell how far you are away from a planet because there's somebody playing an instrument on nearly every planet. There we go. Welcome to Giant's Deep, friends. I'm excited for you to meet the statues. If I'm not in my dwelling, I'm likely in the workshop below, inside the island. I really hope the island does not get yeeted. Actually, have we gone here before? Departure time, arrival time, status is charged. I think we have come to this island before, so let's actually, get back on the warp pad. Because I'm pretty sure there's a tornado coming. Whoosh. Oh boy, wow, we almost got like extracted. Wow. Now after this one, I should have just enough time to go to the last area. Although I'm not sure I've ever actually been into this one. Oh, I almost just stepped on top of a cactus. Cactastical. Now it's on the ceiling. Yeah, I don't think I've ever actually seen this part of the tower. That's odd. Which means I doubt there's like actually things down here, but you know. I do want to see what it is. Looks like that's it. And then you can just like wah 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 wah. I think we got time. I don't really want to have to go back and wait again. I am amazed I did not just snap my little tiny man legs. And now, we wait. Yeah. So this is probably one of the most important areas in the game. And I just, well, you know, it's really freaking important, honestly. So I wanted to make sure that you guys got to see it. Sorry, I'm just stretching a little bit while I wait. Okay. So since this is the Ash and Ember twins, you have to wait until the celestial bodies are aligned, until the warp pad is aligned with the core of the celestial body. It only ever really happens when the thing is in the sand tube. Let me check and make sure that the interloper has not gone into the sun yet. No, but he is heading that way. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna restart the loop, actually. Because I want to show you guys this stuff. Like, I want to actually show you guys this stuff. So yeah, I'll be right back, everyone. It's time for your friendly reminder to put on your spaceship before you go outside into the empty atmosphere of a planet. As you can see from this little rewind, I did not do that. Let's try that one again. So, if at any point you're waiting for the towers to pop up and you see this, that means that you are right by the Hourglass Twin Towers, which I think might actually technically be the tallest, but I'm not sure. Hang on. Man, I wish you could zoom in better. No, maybe the Sun Station's is taller. Anyway, so this little outcropping bit here, this is the one we want to be looking for. Oh, look, it's the interloper. The interloper is flying away. Goodbye, interloper. And actually, I think that one is going supernova. Fancy schmancy. So, if I remember correctly, it's 3 pass-bys, and on the 3rd pass-bys, that's when you want to get on the warp platform. Took me a long time to actually get everything from here. But it's pretty gosh darn important, you know? Originally, I was actually going to devote an entire episode to just showing you guys this area. And then I realized that, like, you know, we don't really need that. Like, that's not going to take very long. Maybe it's the 2nd pass-by, actually. Whoosh! So after the first time it passes by, you should be safe to hop in. I like to stand here. For literally no reason. This is actually where I discovered the weird inconsistencies with the Scout Launcher, fun fact. Wahoo! Oh, and if you're low on fuel, plop your Scout Launcher down in here, run back to your ship, bring your ship over to your Scout Launcher. Or fuel, O2, whatever. You do still have... Oh, boy, that's what my stomach looks like, fun fact. I don't like that. There is going to be, like, oxygen there on the other side. Oh, no, I forgot about this. Yeah, see, when you're carrying items, they just kind of float in front of you. It's pretty weird. So, like, you know, this looks half normal. This looks half normal. This and this don't look normal at all. Oh, good, the little alcove is there. 3 minutes of oxygen remaining, which shouldn't. We are almost done. Or we're almost there. So the reason why I throw a Scout Launcher is because it will detect the, detect when the warp pad activates, instead of me just having to guess. Also, hee-ho. Of course, you are actually going to have to, throw another one, because I don't actually think that it'll be I don't think it'll be affected by the warp when it's underground. Whee! Okay, it's almost time, you guys. Hear the rumbling? Probably. If you don't, and go, 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 go. Welcome, everybody. We've been here before a couple of times, you know. These masks looking familiar? This starry spiral pattern, maybe? 8 minutes, 4 seconds ago, received data from previous cycles. Masks tracking data from probe tracking module, Giant's Deep memory statue, Timber Hearth memory statue. 14 minutes until end of cycle transmission. There's a lot to go over here. Today we finish the excavation of the Ash Twin. Here in this space we carved, we will craft our most ambitious project yet, the Ash Twin Project, powerful enough to send information back in time. How far we've come since our experiments at the High Energy Lab. I can still hardly believe that Raimi's hypothesis was true. We've also finished relocating all subterranean plants we met while digging. I'm going to keep an eye on how significantly we've altered the environment here. So these plants, all these roots, yeah, they lived here anyway. It's actually really cool that the Nomai actively make sure that they aren't harming the planets. I like that. Poke just sent the warp core from the final tower to us from the Black Hole Forge. Now Ash Twin can be connected with Giant's Deep, where Cassava is working with Avens to craft the orbital probe cannon, where Phlox is sculpting the memory statues. Hypothesis: it was not by accident that the core of our warp tower was the last to be forged. Hypothesis: the cores could have been forged faster if Cassava had interrupted my work less frequently to ask for updates. The important point is that we are all connected through the Ash Twin now, and also that I'm no longer needed for mediating your disagreements. So by the way, you guys, in an earlier episode I was like, wow, isn't it a weird coincidence that they called, oh yeah, this is Dark Bramble, and this is the Ash Twin. You were probably telling me quite actively, but it's because the translating tool that we use, it notes this word translates to our word for the Ash Twin. Which honestly, yeah, that makes sense, and I feel like an idiot for not noticing it sooner. Also, you can see our hang on, where is it? You can see the ship spinning. Oh, more accurately, you can see us spinning. Like, if we put this here, watch the little yellow line. Oh. Never had it do that before. I'm just gonna let it go. No, I'm definitely not. Our friends on Giant's Deep tested the orbital probe cannon today. Mallow tells me the cannon's doing well, and that Avens advocates more launch power. If anyone can coax the maximum power from a device, Avens can. But then if anyone can goad a device into exploding, that too is likely Avens. Perhaps I should check in with the orbital probe cannon crew in the interest of safety. Would it help to remind Avens and Mallow, his love, or that Mallow, his love, will be one of the Nomai aboard the cannon, or is Mallow part of the problem? Phlox and Dawes have finished the memory statues today. They are truly remarkable. When the Ash Twin project succeeds, or in the event it fails, the memory statues will activate, allowing us to gather more data before we shut down the project. Pi and Idea have worked hard on the Sun Station, and at last it is complete. If everything goes as planned, this structure will prompt the Sun's explosion, which will, in turn, supply the power the Ash Twin project requires. I'm impressed by their mental fortitude. This was the project's most difficult task, in more ways than one. We're nearly ready to activate the Ash Twin project. Here's what'll happen. First, the Sun Station will receive the order to fire at the Sun, prompting it to explode. Using the energy from the resulting supernova, the Ash Twin project will send the order to the orbital probe cannon to fire back in time by 22 minutes. Exactly 22 minutes ago, these orders are received. The Sun Station will again trigger the supernova to send the probe data from this cannon launch back in time. In total, each cycle created by the Ash Twin project will last precisely 22 minutes. We can end this cycle at will. These words are difficult to write. The Sun Station did not work. Suppose we redesign the Sun Station. To generate power of that magnitude, a supernova is still our only viable option. This is easier expressed than accomplished. You can wait for the Sun to explode in its natural timeline if you prefer, Idea, but you'll need to find a way to halt our aging process. I believe we can still find a way to create a supernova, my friend. Don't lose hope. However, this is the closest we've ever come, or ever been. The Ash Twin project is theoretically sound. We were only unable to power it. Perhaps there is another way. Hang on, I'm not close enough, apparently. We are halting our research into creating a supernova for this moment. A comet has newly arrived in the solar system, and we're anxious to explore it. It's been a very long time since we last explored somewhere new, so we're excited to welcome this comet. Imagine what knowledge might be gained there. Well, there's a couple... Oh my goodness, there's a lot of projection stones here. I think this is actually all stuff we know or knew. I've installed the masks inside the Ash Twin Project flanks. They look beautiful, although I do feel as though I'm being observed. It's comforting to know statues will not pair until the project succeeds. Otherwise, I imagine the experience would be hard to endure. Ideally, they'll only need to activate once the project succeeds, as a safety measure. However, the statues will also activate in case of equipment failure. Will they? Or they will? Why is that? If anything goes wrong with the Ash Twin Project, the statues and their masks will make us aware of the situation and enable us to fix it. Otherwise, it would be possible for us to remain permanently unaware of the problem. Oh wait, hang on, there's one more there. I do like this, spiral designs. I hadn't thought of that. What a profoundly horrific fate that would be. Giants. Okay, Brittle Hollow Projection Stone. We've barely been here, honestly. Which is weird, because I actually spent a lot of time on Brittle Hollow before I made it here. I have good news, Yarrow. The advanced warp core is ready to be installed in the central chamber of the Ash Twin. No, it isn't. Is everything well at the forge? Don't worry, love. Poke is only nervous. The core is extraordinary, and her design work is beautifully clever. The core's durability could still be improved. I need more time! Ignore her, Yarrow. The core is finished, and if my sister tells you otherwise, then she will be finished as well. I'm intrigued, love. Everyone here is working on the Ash Twin Project. Everyone here working on the Ash Twin Project is excited to see it. Pi is beside herself with joy. I do really hope you guys can hear me well, because this music is a little bit loud on my end, but the sound bars do look good. Okay, Timber Hearth Projection Stone. My gratitude for the latest shipment. Oh no? This ore should be the last we'll need for the Ash Twin Project. This is exciting news. Can I offer a set of eyes for this final check, specifically mine? If the work here is complete, I'd be delighted to help. We'd be grateful if you would. The more eyes, the better, as the smallest flaw or opening in the shell that protects the Ash Twin Project could lead to disaster. Once we finish the shell that seals off the central chamber, we'll check to ensure that there are no longer any physical entrances. Rami and I will be checking the interior and the exterior for cracks, our final safety checks. Okay. With that, I think we have all of the information available here. I'm not actually going to use these. These aren't like special projection stones or anything. It's like, this will show where we normally see. These will show where we normally see on each planet. So that is like precarious. I don't like that. So I'm actually going to leave it here. Also, fun fact, if you look at the floor, it's not like the glowing anti-grav floor. This is the, hang on, let's see, what's this? Artificial gravity control. This is just centripetal force. Check this out. Once it stops spinning, we're now floating as it, slowly spins. But I'm going to turn it back on. Whee! So, what does this thing do? Warning! Caution, you're about to access the core while the Ash Twin Project is active. Removing the core will disable the Ash Twin Project. Wasn't there some place that we were supposed to, a warp core? An advanced warp core. Wasn't there some place we were supposed to bring one of these, you guys? Okay, so here's the thing. We currently have every single piece of the puzzle that we need to beat the game. However, we have barely explored an entire planet. I don't even think we've met. Yeah, no, we haven't even explored Brittle Hollow, like, at all. Like, we've poked around a little bit, but we haven't even explored, like, half of it, I bet. Plus, there's the Quantum Moon. Plus, there's everything from the DLC. So I'm not going to, I'm not going to show you guys the ending today or in the next episode. In the next episode, we're going to go to the, to Brittle Hollow. We're going to go to Brittle Hollow, and maybe, depending on how we are doing with time, we'll do the Quantum Moon. After that, we will start going into the DLC content. While the DLC content is fairly self-contained, it does... it's hard to explain this. I would like to do the DLC content before I beat the game. Like, before I show you guys how to beat the game. And that will make sense eventually. Just eventually. It'll make sense, okay? In like frickin', what, 15 episodes? Yeah, 15 episodes. 13 episodes. 13 episodes, it'll make sense. That's when I am projecting that I will be done with the series, but it really does just depend. So, let's just, like, frickin' look at this place, because this place is really cool looking, honestly. Oh, by the way, as a heads up, do not get stuck up. Do not get stuck there. Oh, it clipped through the floor. I think the scout launcher actually just ignores collision. But do not get stuck there. Like on the ore, on the shell. Don't get stuck there because there is no way off. The area moves too fast and it just freaking breaks a little bit. Like, you can't get off. Anyway, so thank you guys very much for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed this. I hope that this has been helpful if you're playing Outer Wilds and if you're stuck. Honestly, this part of the game had me stumped for so long. I could not figure out how to enter the Ash Twin Project. In case you didn't catch on, this is where the Ash Twin Project is. Again, if you've enjoyed it, check out some of the other videos on my channel. Subscribe if you'd like, that would be cool. If you check in the description, there's a link to my Patreon. If you want me to draw you a potato, send me $1. There's also a link to a Discord server that I'm in. So if you want to get updates on when I upload videos on YouTube, or if you want updates on when I stream at twitch.tv/screwdriverstreaming, where I stream Minecraft, you can go into that server. Or if I'm not going to be streaming, there's also information there. So, I think that's just about it. So as always, you guys, I hope that you have a lovely morning, and I will see you another time. Goodbye.